Hello. We're gonna get started real soon. Give me a moment to...
Long, Ketrak, Glash.
Va.
Millong, Tetrak, Glash.
5 moss with Baaulp, Baaulp, Liase, Baaulps melee.
Oh shit! Welcome! Oh damn. 5 months. Thank you.
Millong, Tetrak, Glash.
Baaulp Nation Wisten News.
Thank you. Alright, let me thank everybody here. Hey, you guys started a hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Arza Tired with the resub. Thank you for the tier 1 resub. Thank you for the 7 months of support. Thank you, Rat Baby, for the resub. Thank you for the 5 months of support. And thank you, Vinegar Dranker, for the resub. 9 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going ahead and starting a hype train here. Much appreciated. We're gonna get started in a few moments, chat.
Millong, Tetrak, Glash.
Wat? Already 15?
Oh shit, 15 months. Damn, 15 months. Thank you, Common Linnet, for the resub. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 15 months of support. Damn, 15 months. I gotta be proud of that, chat, not gonna lie. I've been at this for 15 months. A year and some change. Fuck yeah.
Millong, Tetrak, Glash.
Lest Han 15 months.
Gray Bird Thing, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 13 months of support. Much appreciated. Smooth Willis with the 500 bits.
Some foods for the news.
Thank you. Thank you for the foods. Thank you for the delicious orange slices. Thank you for the 500 bits. Alright. We're gonna get started real soon. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you guys for the bits.
Millong,
And the
Tetrak,
resubs.
Glash.
Hi Baaulp, hope you've had a good week.
I've had a good week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Weaker, for the resub. Much appreciated. Weaker coming in with the 7-month resub. We're going on to level 3. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna get started. This stream is gonna be, you know, something you're familiar with, but maybe with the... But I'm gonna be testing the waters a bit. Let's just say that. This is for the stream regulars, maybe. This is for the people who tune in on the regular, right? Maybe. All right. Okay. Cut the feed. Hello. How's it going? Sorry here. Yo, Hoodie Guy 15. Thank you for the gift sub. Much appreciated. So, for those of you that watch, you guys know that the last stream of the week, the stream where I just relax and do whatever. But I sit here and I think, is that right of me to do? Is that the right thing to do, chat? I have this audience on Twitch, and what am I doing with it? I'm having coffee, just laying around. That's not the right thing to do. I have an audience. Alright, that means I have an obligation to put on some good programming. You know what I mean? I have an obligation for good programming. We need I need to provide something for you that's of substance. Okay, I can't just sit here and drink coffee. It's not right of me to do. Not right of me. So, first things first. I want you all to put the word quality in chat. That's gonna be the chant today. That's gonna be the chant today. Because today's show is all about quality. Alright? Today's show is gonna be of a higher quality, alright? So I want you all to remember that. Alright, this is going to be above average stream. Okay? Okay, this is not going to be just, ooh, let me lick some microphones. Ooh, let me wear a shirt that goes real low and lick some microphones. Ooh, let me play some League of Legends. Nah. Okay, nah. No. Okay? You're here on a Saturday. You're taking time out of your busy week to watch me. I'm gonna do something good for the world. Today's show is about quality. It's about quality, chat. Alright? We're gonna put on the best, given the circumstances, we're going to put on the best show. I can't. Today's show is about quality. I need a little energy boost though. This is a bacon, egg, and cheese from Dunkin' Donuts. They're not sponsored, but you know, I run on Dunkin'. They are the Dunkin' Donuts. Very high. That's right, chat. That's right. Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on them. Cheese on the bag a little bit. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Good stuff. Very good stuff. So, what are we doing today? I'm gonna eat my meal. Okay. I'm gonna eat my, that's right, quality meal. And we're gonna have some, that's right, Jack, quality coffee. And then we're gonna cover the news. We're gonna cover the news, chat. Alright? Because I got last week's, alright, can we get closer to the camera? This is September 12th, 2021. We got last week's Sunday edition of the Boston Globe. And I'm gonna read it. Now, I want you guys to vote with your wallet. The Sunday Globe costs $6. It's a little thicker. There's more stuff in there. That's why it costs $6. Alright? Yeah, it costs $6. Now, I want you to vote with your wallet. If I get, from here on out, we're gonna, I'm gonna put my hand down right here. If I get $6 worth of subs or bits or donations cumulative, we're gonna do this again next week. Now, I said vote with your wallet. I'm not asking for money. I'm telling you to vote with your wallet. If you give me $6, I'm gonna buy the one for next week. Or I might buy something different. I might buy the New York Times. Or I might buy the regular Times. The Time.
Quality News.
Well, we did it! We did it! We did it! Here's the quality programming! Ba, 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 ba. Say it with me, chat!
Millón Tetra Glash.
Do this again next week.
Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck this shit. I think I left it out too long. Oh man, why does one half of the sandwich smell so bad? The other half, what? Ah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, this is not good. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna get ergot poisoning. I'm gonna get ergot poisoning. Oh, I'm gonna start hallucinating about witches and goblins. Do you know what that is? Do you know Google ergot poisoning? Ergot rot. The wheat supply is not good no more. The wheat supply is not good anymore. Ah. I can't finish this shit. I can't finish this shit. Fuck. Alright, I might be okay. Oh, why did I taste the cheese on my finger? Fuck. I have the purge. I'm gonna get ergot poisoning. Do not go to the Dunkin' Donuts on Tremont Street. They're trying to fucking kill you. They got ergot in the. They got the ergot rot in the McMuffins, in the muffins they're using. That is, my table is now a biohazard zone. I'm gonna have to put on a hazmat suit just so I can clean up my goddamn table. I purged. Got it out. The show has to go on. I gotta keep going. I said I'd read the news. This is a local paper.
Long Tetrach Glash.
7 months. Ye. Yippee. Give you blessing to keep the ergot at bay and keep you healthy.
Thank you, that Mac Attack 18 for the resub. Thank you for the 7 months of support. This is a local newspaper. This is the Boston Globe. And this is their special Sunday edition. This is Sunday. This was printed on Sunday, September 12th. The day after 9/11. Just wanted to point that out. Now, normally it's just the news, but I got the Sunday edition because they also include in things about entertainment and travel. Usually, newspapers will. Usually, newspapers will have a special Sunday edition where they cover more topics. That's the plan today. So we're gonna read it. Where's the comics? You want the comics? Want the funnies? Oh, you want this? You want Adam at home? You want you want you want zits? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Hey, this is what I think about your fucking. This is what I think about your fucking funnies. The show is about. Say it with me, chat. Quality. You think this is what? Is this what you do? Is this what you do in your house? Alright, is this what you do in your house? We're not gonna read the fucking funnies. Okay? This show, this stream, let me tell you something. This stream is not going to be funny. We are 100% serious today. Oh, fuck. Would you? Wait. I shouldn't have exerted myself. My body is still impaired from the ergot poisoning. Give me. I have to. It works so fast. It happens so fast. The ergot. It must be like a different strain because I'm. It's taking a toll on my body immediately. I have to focus. Okay. We're not gonna read the fucking funnies, okay? There's not gonna be anything funny about today's stream. Alright? I don't want you to laugh. Okay? This is serious. Let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see what was going on in the world on September 12th. Stop talking about toxins and hallucinogens in chat. Okay? I'm suffering here. All right? And you guys are talking about 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 the illness I just suffered from. All right? Don't taunt me. I'm trying to make a say it with me, chat.
Absolutely no laughter allowed.
Agreed. Thank you, Pippy Catty. Alright, I just suffered from ergot poisoning. I might see hallucinations later. From my bacon, egg, and cheese from Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, I might see some things later. Okay? So please, do not talk. Yeah, this is a serious stream. All right, don't if you break a leg, I'm not gonna start spitting out. If you break your arm or your leg and I can see the bone, all right, I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna talk about bone structure. All right. Do you go to the hospital and taunt the sick people? No. Okay? I'm trying to put on a quality show that is serious and not funny. Okay? I just threw up like 5 minutes ago to get the tainted bacon, egg, and cheese out of my system. And I'm pulling through because I'm trying to make the best show that I can. So please, all right. We haven't even gotten started yet. This is the Boston Sunday Globe, September 12th, 2021, the day after 9/11. Just wanted to point that out. Okay. There's a mayoral race in Boston. Boston's gonna get its first. The odds are very good that, I mean, better than good. The final candidates are all women. They're all people of color. Very exciting for Boston. I voted for Michelle Wu. I want rent control. Okay. Okay. You know, every mayor of Boston up until now has been, you know, like an old white guy. So this is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay? Is the boomers' long reign coming to an end? Boomers are dying. Okay? Especially if they're eating at the Dunkin' Donuts at Tremont Street, because that shit is poison. They tried to kill me, chat. My bacon, egg, and cheese was tainted. If you have a loved one, keep them away. Keep them away. Okay. There's an article about how millennials, there are more millennials than boomers now, population-wise. And it means that the demographics of our working class are changing. It's the people in the working class are getting younger and younger, and it means that prosperity is changing. Okay. Not as many boomers in the workforce.
I just got back from making mac and cheese for lunch. What did I miss?
Thank you for the 600 bits. We're covering the news. Covering the news, okay? Here's an interesting article. Here's an interesting article, chat. A dark day that cannot fade in memory. 2 turbulent decades threaten to dim the historical moment of 9/11 attacks. That's September 12th this issue came out. September 12th, okay? So this is what's on the mind, you know? NBC News anchor Tom Brokaw called it one of the darkest days in American history. CBS News anchor Dan Rather opened his evening broadcast by saying, "You will remember this day as long as you live." It's true. The ghost of Osama bin Laden says, oh, that's weird. Huh? The ghost of Osama bin Laden says, "I thought it went fucking great." That's odd. It's really insensitive to go through all that effort for I mean, like, you went like straight to the source there. How do you why'd they print that? That's, oh my god, why would they print that? Why would they print that? That's so crass. So the day after, that's crazy. Why would they print that? It'd be one. They went through a lot of hoops there. They went through a lot of hoops for that. That's, oh my god, that's fucked up. Fucked up. Wow, that was odd. They didn't even ask a guy. They went straight to the source. They went straight to the source. Wow. That's the kind of dedication you get from the Boston Globe. You're right. This is serious, chat. This is serious. This is serious, alright? Serious seance. Serious seance, alright? China to donate 3 million vaccine doses to Vietnam. That's good. That's good. China has their own vaccine, so that's good. The more people we can get vaccinated, the better. Football game crowds could spread COVID, experts warn. Oh, this is an interesting article. Yeah, sports games are coming back. This seems to be an interesting article. You crowd people in there. Health experts say this fall's crowded college and professional football stadiums could create ripe conditions for COVID-19 to spread among unvaccinated fans. That's a report from the Johns Hopkins University School of No Shit Sherlocks. That's interesting. Huh. Didn't know that was a thing you could get there. Didn't know that was a school there. Didn't know that was. Why? What kind of degree is that? My cousin went there for their PhD. Yeah. You go around just pointing at stuff and posting on Facebook. We're named for a school. Yeah, yeah. They put they put the word shit in the name of one of their. They put the word shit in the name of one of their departments. That's the most surprising part. Well, I don't know why they do that. I thought John Hopkins was a classy institution. They really let themselves go. Why am I laughing? Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. It's a prestigious school. It's a good school. It's a good school. It's a good school. People go there for the school of fucking medicine and bitchin' arts. No jokes today. No jokes. This is from the news. From the news. This is news. This is news. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is important stuff. Thank you, Rose Dairy, for the first time sub. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm giving my audience the information they deserve. That's what we're doing today. Let's see. 2 anti-maskers face charges. Attack on reporter. Uh-oh. Garfield Township, Michigan. In Michigan. Prosecutor has filed criminal complaints against 2 northern Michigan men. Connection with an attack on a reporter covering a meeting by a group opposing vaccination mandates. Scary stuff. Very belligerent, those people. Very belligerent. Let's see what other articles we got. Let's keep reading this one. Court records show misdemeanor assault or assault and battery complaints were authorized against Michael Adams, 55, and of Kingsley, Michigan, and Joseph Welsh, 51, of Traverse City, Michigan. The Traverse City Record Eagle reported Saturday. Record Eagle education reporter Brendan Quealy said he was punched in the face while covering an anti-mask event at a public recreation area in Garfield Township. There's your Garfield. You wanted Garfield. There you go. Said an event organizer pointed him out and told him to leave. A Citizens Liberating Michigan organizer can be heard on audio recording challenging the reporter's presence, asking attendees to stand in front of him. According to the newspaper, Quealy told investigators he was attacked when he refused to leave. That comes from AP, Associated Press. Okay. Hopefully those sons of bitches get locked up forever. "13 gorillas test positive for virus at Atlanta Zoo." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Atlanta Zoo says at least 13 western lowland gorillas have tested positive the coronavirus. That includes 60-year-old Ozzy, the oldest male gorilla in captivity. Zoo Atlanta says employees noticed the gorillas had been coughing, had runny noses, and showed changes in appetite. Uh-oh. Oh, not good. A veterinary lab at the University of Georgia returned positive tests for the respiratory illness. Zoo Atlanta says it's waiting on confirmation from the National Veterinary Services Lab in Iowa. The zoo says that if true, and if positive, they will have to burn all 13 gorillas alive. Whoa! That's... the fuck? Why'd they do... Why are they gonna do that? Oh my god, that's horrifying. That's horrifying. What? Oh my god. You gotta do what you gotta do. I suppose. I suppose. That's so cruel and unusual. So cruel and unusual. That's what a way to go. Yeah, when people talk about the news cycle being depressing, this is what they're talking. This is what they're talking about. It's very no jokes today. No jokes today. This is all serious stuff. I'm. It looks like I'm smiling, but it's the ergot poisoning. What a horrible way to go. Aren't they endangered? Is that really the protocol? Is that really the protocol? Is that really the protocol here? Burning them alive? Jesus. That's fucked up. When people talk about the news cycle being, horrifying and depressing, this is what they're talking about, I guess. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. You can tell nobody fucking reads the news anymore because all the ads are for things that old people care about. Only old people read the news, alright? You got an ad. You got an ad for sandals, resort, and cruise, or whatever. Like, you want to travel, you want to be stuck on a boat now. You want to be stuck on a boat for a week now during COVID. As if. As if. That's the last thing I want to do. Worry over vaccination rates among teens.
Happy Satur die Baaulp.
Thank you, Scringus Pingus. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 9 months of support. Appreciated. Worry over vaccination rates among teens. Serious issue here. Serious issue. Here in Boston, the vaccination rate is very good, but it's actually below 50% for people under the age of 16. Right now, people 12 and over can get, kids 12 and over and can get vaccinated, but apparently for people under 16, the vaccination rate is very not up to par. Hopefully they can change that. Hopefully they can change that. Bronze Age coffin. Found in England. Unearthed that golf course. This is interesting. July 18th, Hugh Wilmot was overseeing an excavation of an Anglo-Saxon burial site in northeast England when a regional preservation official told him about a potentially more exciting find. Okay, yeah. Just down the road at Tetney Golf Club, a local course, Workers digging a small pond when a giant excavator had hit something extremely unexpected. A prehistoric coffin containing the skeletal remains of a man. Give me a moment, chat. This might be important. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Found a prehistoric coffin. Very interesting. Very interesting. When Wilmot, an archaeologist and senior lecturer at the University of Sheffield, arrived at the golf course the next day, he found a scene that could only be described as a mess. Golfers have been attacking the coffin, thinking it to be a vampire. What are you gonna do? It's the British. They bludgeoned the hell out of this thing. Damn. Typical Brit behavior. I know. I know. Why would they do that? Why would they do that, chat? Why would they do that? This is a piece of ancient history. They just had at it. Terrible, terrible. It looks like it was crushed. Bones and all. Bones and all. Gone with the wind. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Well, that's a bit of their history they're never going to get back. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, chat. A piece of ancient history gone for good. What is wrong with the British? What is wrong with the British? Alaska lawmaker banned from flights can't get to the capital. All right, let's interesting. An Alaska lawmaker who is banned from flying on the state's leading airline for refusing to wear a mask was excused from attending floor votes for the rest of the year after telling legislative leaders she has no way to fly to and from the state capital. Such belligerence. State Senator Laura Rainbold, a Republican representing an Anchorage suburb, said this past week said this past week that no idiot airlines offer the only flights between her district and Juneau from now through the end of the year. That's really on the nose. No idiot airlines. They should go national. I'd like to fly there. You know, Alaskans seem to be more blunt than we are. They really on the nose there. Yeah, would that hurt sales? It's not a nice sounding name. It's a very unique name for an airline. Well, it's her fault, I guess. It's her fault. That's what 9/11 Airlines changed their name to? Oh, rebranding. Terrible. Terrible. I'm glad they changed their name because 9/11 Airlines, they just, you know, they just reminded me of that tragedy. So I'm glad they rebranded. Glad they're doing the right thing. You know, you don't wear a mask, you can't get on. They got so unlucky with that name. I know. Kept reminding me of that tragedy. So terrible. You know, last time I went to New York, I was getting a slice of pizza. And the guy was like, looked me dead in the eye and said, I know what burning bodies smell like now. Here's a change. Unprompted. It hit the core of the country real hard. They can't forget, yeah. They can't forget. Did he go to the zoo? That guy better not go to that. He better not go to the zoo in Atlanta. Yeah. He's hope he doesn't go to that Atlanta zoo. The pizza was great though. The pizza was to die for. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Obidai midua balkat.
Rose Dairy, thank you for the gift sub, much appreciated. Let's move on. It's the ergot. The ergot poisoning. The ergot poisoning is getting to me. I'm starting to have. Thank you.
Hello, friend Baaulp.
Thank you, Christian stepmoms. Thank you for the resub. The ergot poisoning is affecting my nervous system. It's making my body react in strange and unpredictable ways. It's making my body react in strange and unpredictable ways. It's a tragedy. Tragedy. This was printed on September 12th. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of tragic articles in this edition. So, you know, we're you know, it's yeah, I have food poisoning. It's psychosis brought on by it's hallucinations brought on by food poisoning. What did the gorilla taste like? I mean, a slice of that. Sorry, ergot poisoning. Ergot poisoning. Anyway. See here. Ah, you guys like jewelry? You guys like jewelry? Limited time only. Special event pricing on thousands of unique Unique pieces from vintage to modern to designer and more. Let's see here. Just earrings. They're not that unique. They're not that unique. Can't be that unique if they're just earrings. What are you gonna do? Hang a? Let me guess. Let me guess. It's a rock. It's a shiny rock on your ear. It's a shiny rock. It's a shiny rock on your ear. It's can I ask a real candid question for a moment? Are you guys having fun today? Do you guys like the news? Alright. When I told my friends that I was gonna read the news, they said, Baaulp, you're crazy, but I knew it was gonna be a quality show. Are you guys having fun? I like the news too. I guess it's me. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Pope's trip tests his health. After surgery in July, Francis visits Central Europe. That might be interesting to read. Let's move on. The article about that baby boomer stuff is the boomers' long reign coming to an end. Yeah, in 2019, millennials surpassed boomers in total population. All right. Maybe we can step in, and maybe the younger people can step in and make a difference. You know what I mean? Maybe we can make a difference in the world. Give us some space. We'll handle things. You guys see this? So this is a new hearing aid. It really tells you the demographic of the people who buy the Boston Globe. Really really tells you the demographic of the people who buy the Boston Globe. Now offering risk-free trials for this new kind of hearing aid. All right, you can see an ear. Really, really tells you what they think of you. Like you didn't know what an ear looked like. like you didn't know what an ear looked like. Hey, this is supposed to go here, idiot. Stupid. Your brain's fried because you're 80. Anyway, so this is what an ear looks like. Is you can see here, it's meant to be very discreet. So they say, now you see it, and then you put in your ear. Oops, sorry, wrong way. Put in your ear. And they say, now you don't. And they say it's a tiny microchip in the ear. They say that it is one of the smallest custom hearing aids ever made. "48 channel digital signal processing." I don't know why you need 48 channels. You need one channel, the one you hear out of. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Digital engineering allows thousands of custom settings Controlled by state-of-the-art software. Alright. Okay. See here, there are multiple locations where you can buy one of these things. You can buy one of these things. Yeah. I would not call it risk-free. Anything you have to shove in your ear that deep. Is that safe? You gotta shove that thing so deep in your ear. Would you call that safe? Can you play Minesweeper on it? Yeah, maybe that's what that's for. There were some really weird articles. I don't remember the Boston Globe being like that. There was some really weird articles in there. Kind of a bummer. I know. Read the comics, I ripped them up. I ripped up the comics. No comics. No comics, alright? There is nothing funny about today's stream. Nothing funny about today's stream. There are no jokes. Really weird articles in that last section of the paper. Really weird articles. Some of them were horrifying. I don't even know how they interviewed the ghost of Osama bin Laden. Reed Dilbert, that one's not funny. You got me there. Got me there. Oh. Here's the big one. Here's the big one. They never have fucking staples for these goddamn things. It's the 9/11 spread. Look. With the war criminals and the and everything. Hey, thank you Anonymous for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. The war criminals lined up. And the people and the this and that. It's the 9/11 issue. Let's see here. How well CIA in the chat. Hey, what's good? Oh, you meant Sia. Yo, I love you. I love your new movie about well, maybe I love your new movie about, you know. Anyway. Anyway. How well do we remember that day? How well do we remember that day? In some ways, the September 11th attacks, which occurred before about a quarter of the US population was even born, and before 100 million of us were old enough to remember, have moved from lived experience to history. In other ways, the public horror of the debacle on the Kabul airport tarmac and the scenes of the Taliban surge demonstrated the attacks on Washington and New York and in the air over rural Pennsylvania that left 2,977 dead 2 decades ago have gained a renewed freshness. Eric, the town oaf, says, I don't care. You got any bagels? Why would they interview him? Oh my, that is... That is... Why? Why? Why would they... And they didn't even give a last name. They described him as Eric the Oaf. That is really crude. That is a real dip in what this is. This really stands out in such an eloquent article. A really eloquent article. Just really a dark a spot the spot of wow, what could they really not have interviewed anyone else? Could they really not have interviewed anyone else? That is wow. No one around. Maybe they looked on the street. You're right. It's COVID. Everyone's quarantining. No one's outside. No one's outside. Let's see. Oh yes, the election. Boston is having a mayoral election, and it's actually very, very historic because for the first time ever, our two lead candidates are both women and both people of color. So Boston's demographics are sure changing. Sure changing. Roofing, windows, and siding. Save $750 on your next project. Really insensitive to put that next to the article about 9/11. Let's see here. Let's see about public school losing funding for sports. Okay. For those of you who don't read newspapers too often, this is one of the newspapers are depressing. We're at the obituaries now. Don't forget, guys, there is just a publication you can buy that just tells you everyone who's died in your neighborhood. Jesus, no wonder they will talk about the news being depressing, and this just goes on and on and on. Look at all these dead people, chat. Damn. More dead people. Look at all these. Oh, hey! Here's one that is interesting. Sheila Bromberg. Sheila Bromberg. She was the harpist on the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band 92. So she played the harp on the album. Right. Sheila Bromberg was a busy harpist in British Symphony Orchestra when an agent called to offer her a 3-hour stint that night as a session musician at the EMI recording studio on Abbey Road. Oh, she's had many accomplishments. She played for the British Symphony Orchestra. She was on the album for Abbey Road. She was there. She played the harp on the album. And later on to end the life of a Sorry, I'm rereading this article just to make sure that I'm getting this right. Just to make sure I'm getting this right. She was the one that killed John Lennon. Wow. Very accomplished career. Well, she's probably in hell now. Oh, people are like, oh, she's in heaven. No, she's in hell. She's British. British people don't go to heaven. Duh. I can't read the comics. I literally ripped them up. Do you guys like the news? Are you enjoying the news? Today's show is about quality, by the way. We are trying to we are trying to I am trying to make the best show possible. Today's show about quality and respect. And respect, chat. Bird sightings. Ah, interesting. This is how you know this newspaper is for old farts, because it's bird sightings. You know. I don't know why you'd I don't know why you'd read about bird sightings in the newspaper when you can go out and look at birds for real, like on the computer or the TV. I don't get it. Anyway, let's see. Cape Cod, the area continued to produce interesting birds from a variety of locations. Among the more notable reports were an American.
Holy shit, when did I get to 15 months?
Thank you, male wife, for the 15 months of support. You got a 15. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Among the more notable reports were an American white pelican. Let's see, a buff-breasted sandpiper, and a long-tailed Jaeger at Race Point in Providencetown. And the two lark sparrows at the Providencetown Airport. Oh man. Can you imagine can you imagine seeing those on for real on your phone or on the internet? Other notable reports featured a common gallinule, a golden-winged warbler, and a Connecticut warbler at South Monomoy. Oh boy. Imagine those birds. Imagine them. Look them up. Imagine them. Imagine them, dude. All over the place. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This isn't my that's Cape Cod. Cape Cod is like the peninsula of Massachusetts. That's all the way out. Here's smack dab in the middle of Boston. Observers spotted American male eating a fried golden plover at Winthorpe. Oh, that's not good. I guess KFC is really letting the quality go. They'll fry up anything that wanders in, huh? Are those endangered? Those could be endangered. They just take any kind of bird off the street and just dunk them in the oil, don't they? Wow. But most of the time most of the time I imagine bird watching. You're looking at the living ones, not the cooked ones. That sounds like cheating. That sounds like cheating. Sounds like cheating. All right. All right. This day in history. Oh, let's see what's happening today. Let's see if there are any interesting days of note. This is for September 12th. Okay, so this is December 12th. Give it a quick scan here. Well, let's see the people who matter. Ah, rock musician Larry Lalonde of Primus is 53. Interesting. Let's see. Rapper 2 Chainz is 44. Happy 44th birthday, 2 Chainz. Basketball Hall of Fame player Yao Ming is 41. Atlanta Braves first baseman Freddie Freeman is 32. In 1941 of September 12th, during World War I, the first battle of the Marne ended in an Allied victory against those Germans. In 1958, the Supreme Court in Cooper v. Aaron unanimously ruled that Arkansas's officials who were resisting public school desegregation orders could not be disregarded. Orders could not disregard the high court's rulings. That's interesting with the interesting. In 1966, the Monkees debuted on NBC TV. Their Family Affair premiered CBS. The audience was showered with feces. Oh, that's not. Oh, they got the wrong Monkees. Oh man. That's not a happy event. That's not a happy event. Was that news back in 1966? That was news back in 1966. That's important enough for us to remember. Very tragic event. Very tragic event. In 1987, reports surfaced that Democratic presidential candidate Joseph Biden had his dick stuck in a taffy puller. Ah. And now he's president today. You don't want to know what the zoo did to those monkeys? You don't want to know what they did with the taffy that was in the machine. It was 1987. They were still rationing back then. Couldn't let it go. Couldn't get it let go to waste. No jokes today. This is the news. This is all news, chat. Today's show is about quality. I'm providing a quality product. We are educating, making you more worldly, getting you smarter. (1995) Okay, 1995. We're not done yet. 1995. The Belarusian military shot down a hydrogen balloon, killing apparently a child inside. Oh, jeez. There's a 6-year-old on that balloon. He shot it right out of the sky. Oh, no. Very tragic. Let's see here. All right, and that was this day in history. Well, September 12th, day in history. Let's keep going here. So this newspaper is split up into different sections. This is metropolitan news. So this is Boston specific. Space Nugget, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the 2 months of sub in the row. City news, that's right. No more podunk. No more podunk news. This is all serious news about what's happening in the city. Oh man, what a doozy. Priest found guilty of child sex abuse. Oh god. Is it found? At least they caught him. At least they caught him. Priest found guilty of child sex abuse. A Catholic priest who formerly led parishes in Lowell and Marlborough has been barred from public ministry after an how do you even say this word? Eschatological panel? Eschatological panel? found him guilty of sexually abusing a minor in the 1960s. The Archdiocese of Boston said Friday in a statement aboard the USS Washington, mission accomplished. That's really weird. What? They do that? Oh, there's a picture of the banner and everything. There's a picture of they're on a warship. They're on a battleship, and there's a podium and a picture and everything. Mission accomplished. You caught one. Isn't that a little premature? Isn't that a little premature there? This is a serious issue. It's been going on for a long time. I mean, the last time they had one of those, the ending was not pretty. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. I think we're still paying the price there. I really am reading the news, guys. This is not, I'm not these are not jokes. This is the news. I'm gonna educate you guys on what's happening in the world, in my particular part of the world at the very least. Here's an interesting thing. There's always there is a kind of voices, kind of like opinion pieces, and they do a very interesting article where they have a debate on both sides. And they say, should Massachusetts, this is the state of Massachusetts, should Massachusetts require employers upon request to disclose the pay scale for a position to a job applicant or an employee in that position? So basically, the idea is if you're applying for a job, or if you already have that job, should you be able to ask your employer about the pay scale, like transparency about the pay between you and everyone in this position, even if you're a prospective candidate, not even if you have the job yet. We got Josh S. Coulter, state representative, who says yes. He's on the side of yes. And his argument seems to be that, it's a way to help level the playing field. The transparency would help level the playing field. It would eliminate a lot of guesswork for applicants, both for would-be employees and employers. By leveling the playing field, it would help reduce historic inequalities by narrowing gender and racial pay gaps. That's a good point. Women, on average, get paid less than men. Still, 66 cents to $1. And if you're a person of color, on top of being a woman, you get paid even less. Black women do not get paid enough for the equal work that they do. And it says here that he is introducing state legislation to do that. That's very good. Thank you, Josh S. Coulter, for the work. On the side of no, what do we have here? We have Bill Cosby. That's Well, that's a quick rebound out of jail. Bill, he's not even an economist. Why are they asking him? Oh man. He's just rambling. He's he's not putting up a good case either. He says well, out of respect, I will not read what he says. It's actually very shameful that they've even. Damn, first Bin Laden's ghost, now this. I know. This edition is crazy. Um, me and, me and my buddy Harvey Weinstein think that. Oh man, it would not make anything better. It would just make it harder to sneak things into drinks. That's not even the issue. I think Bill Cosby's old. I think he's got I think he's getting confused. This is spiraling out of control. This newspaper. I really hope these articles get better. It's because it is we're it's spiraling out of control here. This newspaper, to say the least. That ergot was kind of good. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back for some more. I'm getting kind of turnt on that shit. Whoa. Why'd they even ask Bill Cosby about this? That's shit's crazy. I mean, not every article is gonna be gold, but that article was such a stretch and was so shitty that that was like an article equivalent of like a war crime. What the fuck were they doing there? This shit's crazy. Seems a bit wacky. I know. That was fucking terrible. That was fucking terrible. I wish that was a joke. Because that was not. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna throw on some tunes. We're gonna go to BRB. I'll be back, chat. If you want more news after this, we're only halfway through the paper. Stick around, folks. We'll be back after this. I'm back. Ugh. This newspaper is This newspaper is it's a doozy, isn't it? I swear, chat, the articles are not normally this like the article, you know, I swear the last time I bought a copy of the Globe, the articles were not like this. The articles were not like this, chat. Um, the ads are the same though. We got an ad for Hobby Lobby home decor. Home decor 50% off. 50% off. Let's see. Glass decor. You know, if you want your furniture to break, they got you covered. If you want your furniture, what was the music? The music we were just listening to was the Tekken soundtrack, the Tekken 7 soundtrack. That was Attack on Rhythm Part 1. It's like stage music. Anyway, home decor 50% off. Table decor. All right. We got glass stuff, decorative lanterns, wicker, floral containers, and vases. Isn't that not what a not what a floral container is? A vase? We got lamps. Just lamps. You figure it out. Damn, they're already selling Christmas stuff. Jesus, you know, this issue was printed on September 12th. This issue was printed on September 12th. They're already selling Christmas. Don't you, Hobby Lobby, don't you know we're trying to remember some important things? We're trying to remember some important things here, alright? Get out with the Christmas stuff. Greedy. Greedy, greedy. Greedy stuff. You know? Just profits over people. Terrible. Terrible. Alzheimer's residence filled me with, that's a quote. Alzheimer's residence filled me with inspiration. Local student wins national essay contest. That's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Sarah wasn't dissuaded about learning about the Teens for Alzheimer's Awareness College Scholarship Essay Contest. With only hours remaining before the February 15th deadline. On the contrary, the 18-year-old said she was motivated to share her volunteer experiences at a local memory care unit, of a desire for closure rather than any hope of winning the competition sponsored by the New York-based Alzheimer's Foundation of America. They don't remember anything bad or good. They can stub their toe and smile the next moment. That's a quality article here. Quality news reporting today, folks. That's a very quaint outlook on things. Very quaint outlook. Very quaint outlook. I'm glad she won the scholarship, and I'm glad her essay is very glad she got the scholarship. Scholarships are very important. Very good job. Good job. Good job. Scholarships are very important. I got a scholarship. I got a scholarship when I went to college. It was a it was the I got the Woody Allen scrawny fucking runt scholarship. They had to weigh me and make sure I was really scrawny and shrew like. They put me in front of a picture of a woman and had me rip it up. And they said, "You beat our record. Here's some money to go get your degree." Hey, you know, it's no, you gotta do college is expensive. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Tetrak, Glash.
Thank you, a strange night indeed. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 12 months of support. I don't like the guy. I just did it for the money. Fuck Woody Allen. But I am a tiny runt, and you know, you gotta look for those opportunities where you can get them. College is expensive. Here's the sports section. I don't know shit about sports. Take that fucker's money. He had a separate scholarship for girls, but I didn't want to dig too deep into that one. You know, better. Some things are better not known. Yeah, it's the Boston newspaper, so there's like, you know, there's an article all about what it's like to jerk off Bill Belichick. Some college sports here, some stuff about the Bruins. College dropout? I don't think anyone's gonna fault you for that. College is hard. Any article about Nicki Minaj's relative? This is from the 12th. So no, that's more recent news. That's more recent news. This is the Sunday Arts. This is the extra stuff that you don't get. This is the extra stuff you don't get. That is special. This is why I specifically got the Sunday edition. Because you get articles like this that you don't normally get. There's some extra pieces in there. Let's see what let's see. I'm an artist. I'm an artistic guy. Let's see what we got going on in the city. Oh, in Harvard Square. Some Latin, some traditional folklore dancing. Interesting. A new restaurant I can't afford to eat at. Cool. A big ad for the Boston Ballet. They got the Nutcracker happens every year. People can't get Can't get enough of that nutcracker shit. Let's see what we got here. Ads. Basically, this I always flip through this section and it's just like all ads. I mean, granted, it's ads for like art exhibits and things like that around the city, but it's all ads. All ads for different acts. I'll skip a lot of it because it doesn't apply to you guys. Ooh, can't show this on Twitch. It's a painting. It's a painting, but boobs on this page. So I can't show it to the camera, but I can read this article that's next to it. New vaccine exhibit at the Museum of Science offers big dose of hands-on exploration. Interesting. Sponsored by ivermectin. I don't know if I should read that anymore. I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip that article. I got a bad vibe there right off the bat. Yeah, bad vibe right off the bat about that one. Hey, want to share some with you kids. There used to be a time where if you wanted to know what show was going to air and when, you had to read this. And when I was a kid, I really did this. I really did this. The reason why I watched shows like Seinfeld when I was a kid, Seinfeld and like Mad TV and like The Simpsons, is because when I was a kid, I was really jealous. We didn't have cable. Cable meant Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I didn't have that as a kid growing up. We couldn't afford cable. We could barely afford our TV as is. So, kind of like I can watch cartoons too. I didn't know that I didn't really understand that they were meant for adults. I just knew that for whatever reason, after I came home from school, there'd be cartoons, and then there'd be a few hours where there weren't cartoons, and then there'd be cartoons again, like Simpsons or Family Guy or South Park. And so I would look at this, and I would actually look at the schedule, and I'd figure out what channels had those different cartoons that would air in the evenings. And there was a show called Seinfeld that would always come on before The Simpsons, and I would just watch it because there was nothing else to watch, and I was just waiting for The Simpsons to come on, and that's why I watched things like Seinfeld and things like that. Did you watch Hogan's Heroes? No, I did not. I think that was after my time. So thank you. That's a little insight into child Baaulp. I wanted to watch cartoons. They got to watch Dexter's Lab, and I didn't. So there's that. Here's more from the art section. Interesting stuff about the interesting stuff. Here's a thing of note. Here's a Here's a thing of note. Hold on, let me check something. Let's see. Here's something. Dane Cook, the local comic, Boston Strong. Dane Cook's from Boston. Dane Cook, the local comic, now based in LA, celebrates more than 30 years in stand up by recording 2 nights for his upcoming special, celebrating 30 years in stand up and his 20-year-old wife. Tickets ranging from $39 to $300. All right. Dane Cook, everybody. Hey, all right. Hey, can I say? So, the new Marvel movie that's coming out. Why does every picture of it make it look fucking stupid? Every single thing I've seen about this movie, like every trailer, every still, every frame of this movie I've seen so far, is dudes in costumes standing. That's that's it's all that's all they're doing. Nothing else. Nothing else. Talking animals in Boyle's latest Communicating with Apes. Often motivated by actual events, T.C. Boyle has written novels about hippies, rednecks, and beatniks. He's fictionalized architect Frank Lloyd Wright, sex researcher Alfred Kinsey, and serial heavyweight John Harvey Kellogg. Alright, so this is a documentarian, FYI. Well, sort of. In his howling marvelous 18th novel. Oh wait, no, I'm getting my things crossed. Novelist. In his howlingly marvelous 18th novel, Talk to Me, inspired by 1970s primate language studies, Boyle writes about the short life of a chimpanzee named Sam. The novel is one of Boyle's recent best, as good as his previous novels. I would hope so. I would hope so. Can you imagine someone whose writing gets worse and worse over time? Well, I mean, J.K. Rowling exists, so I guess we don't have to imagine too hard. But well, one would hope that your writing gets better and better, and not worse and worse. Let's see here. Talk to Me begins in 1978 when primate language studies were booming in academia. Boyle writes the novel in third person, mostly from the perspective of Professor Guy Schermerhorn, his assistant and love interest, Ami Villard. This sounds terrible. That's not very creative. And Sam. A chimp who's only about 2.5 years old. Alright, maybe this book will be... Maybe this book's gonna get saved. Sam doesn't verbalize, but he communicates in sign language. Like the primates of those decades-old experiments did. Baaulp gives Sam his own chapters that exuberantly brachiate throughout the novel like a chimp swinging from tree to tree. Well, that's not real because chimp books have chapters and they're usually pretty organized. Monkeys aren't organized. I don't know why you're making that metaphor. It might seem particular to write a story partially told from the viewpoint of a chimp. Okay. I think I've gotten enough about this. I ain't gonna read this book. I ain't gonna read that book. Nope. Let's see here. We're gonna... The middle of the paper is always, you know, the driest. The driest. Boston Sunday Globe first printed September 12th. September 12th. And believe it or not, chat, we're not done. We are not done, chat. The Sunday edition, in fact, comes with extras. Comes with extras. We don't need this because that's the thing. See here. What is this thing? Alright, it comes with like a list of house listings, which I'm not gonna bother with. Comes with house listings. But they really, you know, for $6, they really give you the bang, your bang for your buck, because there's also extra things, including 2 magazines. So this is a section called Ideas. Ideas, chat. Let's see if there's any good ideas in here. No. All these ideas suck. They're terrible. No good. No good. But we do have two things here. We do have 2 things here. The first, we have 2 magazines, actually. I know it's a little... Parade. Parade is kind of like an entertainment magazine about movies and things of that sort. In this issue, about media. In this issue, they got this crazy bastard, Clint Eastwood, known for talking to invisible people on chairs and being, you know, why is this guy gonna die? Jesus, just die already. Fuck. When is this mofo gonna just eat it? God damn, I'm sick of this motherfucker. He's got a new movie. My favorite part is that they have Clint Eastwood on the cover. And they don't even wait. In the corner is an ad for Ensure. Which is my favorite detail because it's like, you know. My favorite detail because it's like, hey, you're old, you like this guy here, your bowels don't work anymore, have Ensure. So we're gonna read through this. We're gonna read through some of this. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at that chat. Does jewelry seem nice? Oh, yeah. JTV. Jewelry, love. If you love jewelry, you'll love us. Well, that's not how it works, but sure. All right. Oh, I don't think that's how that works, but you know, a lot of people give and get jewelry, and there's not a lot of love there. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Here's something of interest. Here's something of interest. Ask Marilyn. It's an ask advice column. Let's see what Marilyn got asked this week. I enjoy doing mazes. Do you think this activity has any cognitive merit? Already a quality. Already a quality question. I enjoy doing mazes. Especially unusual unusual ones. Do you think this activity has any cognitive merit? Alright, and that comes from Gerald of Ithaca, New York. Weird mazes, not the normal ones, weird ones. Did a mouse ask this? Alas, 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 alas. Maryland's about to put them down hard. Oh no, alas. Alas. Starting off with the alas. Like you're trying to tell a lady that's been waiting for her husband to come back from the Caribbean during the 1800s. Tell her that their husband's been ripped in half by a pirate or some shit. Alas, I believe it has little direct benefits. Apart from exercising your attention span. But I think you should be pleased that you have a satisfying, solitary pursuit that you enjoy. Maybe a cup of tea and need nothing more to savor just being alive for a while. Alas, you are very simple and dumb, but it's good that you just enjoy being alive and breathing and eating and drinking. That's enough for you. Good job. This is a job. This is a real job. People just send you dumb questions and you try to put them down as nicely as you can, huh? That's a real job. Readers, this is my favorite part. That was only paragraph 1. She's getting paid to write 2 paragraphs. So she's already addressed the question in paragraph 1. You see, she's already wrapped up the question in paragraph 1. So you might be asking, alas, what is paragraph 2 going to be about? Alas. Readers, did you know there's a way to solve almost any traditional maze? Did you know that? Know that, Marilyn? You can solve most mazes. Yeah. They're not, I know they look real confusing. But you know, they can be solved. So, don't lose hope. Did you know there's a way to solve almost any traditional maze? No mazes with traps or interior exits, etc. As you start, just adhere to either right or left wall, going everywhere it takes you. You may travel an exceptionally long route. Exceptionally long. It might take you days, weeks, but you will eventually exit the maze. So that's for anyone trapped on the Isle of Minos. Anyone trapped on the Isle of Minos. There you go. There's light at the end of the tunnel. No, don't worry. Maryland's got your back. Maryland's got your back. Maryland's got your back. Hey, anyone wondering, if I'm qualified enough? I think there's your answer. That's a real job. Writing this column. If you can write if you can do one of those a week, 2 paragraphs of that exceptional quality, yeah, you can get a job. Here we go. The best steaks taste better. I'll show you guys the ad. The best steaks taste better. No shit. No shit, huh? No shit. Already not a good start. They're starting off with the statement, the best steaks taste better. Omaha steaks are carefully hand selected for quality and consistency, as opposed to everyone else who just kind of throw their steaks at the wall and see what sticks. Because apparently that's what everyone else is doing. But Omaha steaks, they pick the good ones. As opposed to what everyone else is doing, I guess. Then aged for tenderness and delivered flawlessly. You will taste the difference in every single bite. All right? The best steaks of your life or your money back. That's their guarantee, chat. The best steaks of your life. Remember, chat, they're picking them. They're picking them. They're not just most. Did you know that, chat? They pick their steaks. They pick their steaks. They pick their steaks. They're not just picking them right from the vine. Yeah. Here's my favorite part about this though. Is look at this. It's not like it's like a pack. It's like a meat loot crate. All right, you get they're selling here's what you can order from them for $140 special introductory price with an extra 20% off your first order if you use the code WELCOME at checkout. You get, Jesus fucking Christ, they're trying to fucking feed you like a frogwa goose here. The Butcher's Deluxe Pack. The Butcher's Deluxe Pack. It is. I'm gonna see here. You can see here the Butcher's Deluxe Pack. I'm waiting for the camera to focus. Four butcher's cut filet mignons. As opposed to meat not cut by your butcher. Normally you don't get your meat cut by a butcher. Did you know that? According to Omaha Steaks, you're getting your meat cut by, any random person. The rest of these aren't cut by a butcher though, apparently, because you got 4 boneless chicken breasts. A pound of chicken breast. Oh boy. 4 boneless pork chops. 4 Omaha steak burgers. 4 gourmet jumbo franks. 1 package of all beef meatballs. 4 potatoes. 4 caramel apple tartlets. 1 jar signature seasoning. And if you use the code, you get 4 free extra boneless chicken breasts and 4 free burgers. Yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. Omaha Steaks, folks. We get an ad for this fucker's new movie. Bulging out at you. Oh, we could simulate what it's like for Clint Eastwood to get uncomfortably close to you. The curvature of the paper will simulate the bulge of his head. Macho Man. Real Macho Man. Macho Man Clint Eastwood. You know, talking to empty chairs. Drinking his juice. Here's something. Here's I really like this one. I really do like this one. Confessions of a Christian Cardiologist. He's got a book. You can order a book. This person is a Christian cardiologist. What does that mean? Let's see. As a cardiologist, Dr. Chauncey Crandall. Sounds like a gnome. Dr. Chauncey Crandall used to think his purpose was to treat the sick. So he does no longer. I see. I see what makes him a Christian cardiologist now. I get it. He used to think his purpose was to treat the sick. He believed that he had to choose just one path, science or faith. Yet after everything that's happened in his life, he's learned to walk both paths in tandem. Not anymore. He doesn't heal the sick anymore. He don't do that no more, brother. And you can buy his book. Just a small charge, $4.95 shipping, and the book is yours. Wow. The book is called Touching Heaven. Touching Heaven. Oh. Here's a new product. Stay healthy at home. Stay healthy at home. This is the Kubi. And it looks to be just like a set of pedals that you can mess around with while you're just sitting down. The Kubi. Smooth elliptical gliding motion works more than 50% of your body's muscle groups for a low impact, convenient workout, all while sitting on the couch or your favorite chair. It's nice to know that when your bones are all brittle, that Kubi's got your back so you can stay active. Mind is this is the real weird stuff, you know, because this is specifically geared towards seniors. You know, this is where they hide the classy ads are in the main paper. The weird ads are in this one. This is Americans can finally grow hair so thick it will cover up your bald spots, says top US doctor. Finally. Only Americans. That's right. If you're not in America, you get fucked. And I love the picture. I love the picture that they have. That's before and that's after. You're gonna what I love about this is that you're not growing your hair back. You're just getting like an advanced comb over. You're just getting like an advanced comb over. Advanced comb over. You're just hiding it. The ad is not, the ad's a step down. It's not even promising you that you're gonna grow your hair back. It's promising you that the scant hair that you have is gonna be so thick that it's gonna just look like you have more hair. You're gonna look like a medieval monk. Clint Eastwood, everybody. I'm lucky to be here. Lucky to be here, chat. Lucky to be here. Final. The Boston Globe magazine. Again, for Sundays. This one's a special Sunday stuff. This one's about travel. John F. Kennedy exhibit. Presidential Library and Museum. First children, Caroline and John Jr. in the Kennedy White House, see new sides to their story. From birth to the other viewpoint of the assassination. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what that means. I wonder what is that about? The other viewpoint of the assassination. What is that? That's ominous. I'm gonna go back to that one. The other viewpoint. They were on the grassy knoll. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Now here's a so these are comments. So people who read the last issue, these are comments that people left. These are comments people left about the last issue of this magazine. Okay. Yankee ingenuity. I enjoyed the perspective column, Who's a True New Englander Anyways, from August 1st. I am a Bostonian and child of Depression-era parents who lived by the mantra, waste not, want not. Okay. Growing up during World War II, everyone had to conserve, recycle, and contribute to the war effort. This carried over into everyday life, right, because you're stupid. Nothing was wasted. Remember brown paper bags that made sturdy book covers? I actually used to do that. Old clay flower pots, maybe chipped or cracked, could start tomato plants. And no New Englander. This is the weird one. This is the one that caught me off guard. No New Englander worth her salt ever threw away a piece of wood of any length or width. Do you have a few? This is where this person goes off the rails. Do you have a few buttons in a box? Or rubber bands hanging on the doorknob? If so, I think you have one of the special traits of a true New Englander. What the fuck are you talking about? This person had their brains scrambled by the Great Depression. What the hell are you talking about? All right. Let's see here. Was one thing that was very interesting. Aha. All right, I'm gonna this is a this is this is a this is a this is a column. This is a section where basically people submit questions about conduct, about what they should or shouldn't do. A friend's party falls on 9/11. The 20th anniversary of 9/11 is a solemn event for me. A friend invited me to his birthday celebration on that day. It would be nice to see him and raise a glass. But I think about that day and the devastating loss, and I'm in tears. Would it be inappropriate to donate in the memory of the flight attendants and pilots who perished and note that on his birthday card? I'm not even like, I'm sorry, I'm reading I'm reading it as is. No ergot poisoning here. I'm shocked that anyone would celebrate anything on this day, and I fear my attitude would be constructed as self-righteous. And the author responds, "You are correct that writing about one's charity donations on birthday cards is generally perceived as self-righteous. So I hope you didn't do that." And then they spend the rest of the time blasting them. Because, wow. I can't even, there's no jokes on this stream today. But I didn't even change that. That was just crazy. That, damn. You need to reevaluate. It's a birthday party. Your friend didn't choose to be born on 9/11. The first the oh man, the first baby that chooses when it gets to be born. This baby chose when it got to be born. All right. This I think this is what we're gonna wrap. Let me check. Let me check. I think we're wrapping up here. This is where we're getting to the end. But this is the last thing, and I genuinely really like this. This is a section where I'm surprised they're still doing it during COVID. But what it is you basically sign up to go on a blind date. The newspaper sets you up with a blind date and they cover the tab. But in exchange, they interview you and they ask you whether, you like the other person or not. This is real. So we're gonna get the juicy details of the date between Liz. It's there. Liz and William. This is just an article detailing their date. Liz Scott. Liz. 31. Orthopedic surgeon. So she's got a she's successful. Her interests, nerd stuff, like the Lord of the Rings, historical fencing, martial arts. What makes her a catch? She's a doctor with an intense career, but is easygoing. All right. William, 30, talent acquisition. Last thing he read, all 3 Lord of the Rings books. His hobbies, music, improv, and Dungeons and Dragons. So they didn't ask him what makes him a catch. They didn't ask him what makes him a catch. They just kind of they're just like, yeah, all right, whatever. Skip that part. Is that a good or bad sign? I don't know. Okay, this is a Zoom date. So, keeping it socially distanced. Safe precautions, but this is a 7 p.m. Zoom video date. All right. Let's see here. Liz. So this is like a back and forth. They're interviewing both of them at the end of the date, saying how it went. Liz says, I just moved to the Boston area, so I thought it'd be a great way to meet a friend or significant other. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea. William, I just turned 30 and thought a blind date would be a new experience. Fair. If you're brave enough, have it be broadcast on the news. Or not broadcast, but written about on the news. Liz, I took the dog for a walk, put on a nice shirt, and a little makeup. Okay. William, I dressed up, put on cologne, and literally laughed to get my smile muscles going. So William's a psychopath. Because she can't smell you through the video, so you can save on the cologne there. And laughed to get my smile muscles going, like you're a Terminator. Get it? Calibrating yourself. Liz! He was cute. With a guy next door vibe. He smiled a lot, which was attractive. I guess at least it worked. Yeah. See, you have to warm up. The system works. William, I got a great vibe from the start. We got laughing pretty quickly. Okay, so that's first impressions. First impressions. All right. It worked. I think, let's see here. Okay, so. Liz. If he was nervous, he hit it well. I discovered he moved here for a totally different life from rural Iowa. He has a degree in philosophy. He definitely seemed like a people person. All right. Okay. William. This was a great conversationalist. Period. End statement. All right. Guess it was a. I'm willing to. Something tells me the conversation was one-sided there. If you read in between the lines. Maybe you should have thought about things to say instead of practicing smiling. Uh, and worrying about a cologne that the other person can't smell. Jeez. Anyway, uh, we realized we both Liz. So this is Liz saying, talking again. This is Liz talking again. We realized we both moved from Iowa to Boston. There's a lot to talk about with that in common. This area is huge. Is a huge contrast from the rural Midwest. Okay, so they're from the same. They're actually from the same. They're actually from the same place. Okay. Do you think that makes it more awkward or less awkward that they were from the same place? I think that would make it more awkward. All right. Let's see. William, I was elated when Liz says she spent 5 years in my home state. We immediately had a connection point. Liz, we talked about everything. Hobbies, favorite movies, our careers. Alright, so it sounds like the date is going well. Alright, they're talking. They're both kind of nerdy. They like nerdy stuff. They're like, let's see here. William, I loved hearing about her undergraduate degree in medieval history. And the fact that she nerds out and works out by literally sword fighting and fencing. Okay, okay. Liz, we also are both a bit nerdy and like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. We both have played Dungeons and Dragons. It was nice to talk about my hobbies and not feel judged. Okay. William, we both enjoy D&D and are Star Wars fans. Liz, I ordered from a sushi burrito place, but the spicy seafood soup was almost too spicy. White lady from Iowa. Well, it meant that it had pepper in it. William, I ordered tapas. The food was good, as much as delivered tapas can be. Liz, we talked about some deep stuff like religion and. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ultimately, he discussed Liz, we talked about some deep stuff like religion, spirituality. It was nice to get that taboo stuff out there and really get a sense for one another. William, ultimately she discussed trying to find a church out here. And that's when I thought, oh no, we probably won't enjoy Sunday mornings the same way. We didn't say those things out loud, but I felt that might have been where we realized it wouldn't work. Healthy differences. This section is called healthy differences. Liz says he was a staunch atheist and didn't exercise regularly. So jab for jab. Oh no. Why the fuck would you just? Why the fuck would you do this? Why do they get people who go on these things? You come here and you get fucking roasted by your blind date. He was a staunch atheist and didn't exercise regularly. Not being able to share those things would be difficult. I could have done one, but both together decided it for me. William, the vibe was that we weren't inherently in sync with our beliefs. Liz, conversation started winding down. We talked briefly about what we thought about each other. We both seemed to be pretty direct people, so it wasn't awkward. William, he was honest and didn't see a second romantic date happening, which was alright with me. I was feeling similarly. Okay, here's how it ends. Liz, are they gonna keep going? Liz, not a date, but we talked about meeting up to do some city exploring. William, I'd be open to hang out as friends. We'll see. Okay, and this is the most brutal part. This is the most brutal part, chat. This is the most brutal fucking part. They make them score the date. Liz gave it an A-. She had a good time. You had a good time. Not bad. Not bad, William. William gave it a B. You know, par for the course. Par for the course, you know. Nothing to write home about. Nothing he can write on Reddit about, you know. So you thought you all probably thought that Liz was gonna give him like a C. No, we got the old switcheroo. Damn, I feel bad for Liz. Liz thought the date went great, you know. It was up there. A-, huh? William was like, that was just a B. I don't think William is a misogynist. I think he's just an atheist who doesn't work out a lot. And there you have it. There you have it, chat. There you fucking have it. We went through the whole goddamn paper. And I know it was great because the viewer count dropped from 120 to 74. That was the Boston Sunday Globe, September 12th, 2021 edition of the Sunday Globe. This show was about quality. This episode of the show was about quality, chat. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it.
Young Tetrak Glash.
Quality.
Yo, thank you, Y Table. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 15 months of support. 15 months. That's massive. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know what compelled me to do this. But I thought, I thought I don't know what compelled me to do this. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna, get the paper. I'm just gonna highlight the things that I think are amusing. And I'm also gonna just read you and point out some of the articles that, I'm gonna point out some of the articles as is. No additions and no alterations. So, that's the everything I said today is from that paper. No jokes, no alterations, chat. Did you guys like that? Be honest. Be honest. For those of you that you know what? I was going to do a poll, but like 50 people left. So I get the feeling we're not going to get an accurate Yeah, did they not like, do you think they didn't like the interview they did with the ghost of Osama bin Laden's ghost? I mean, that was crazy. That was crazy. And it was also crazy that they got like, why did they get Bill Cosby's opinion on a local state labor issue? That just doesn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me, Didn't make sense. Very, very weird. Very off-putting. I don't know why they did that. Now we did get $6 in bits almost immediately after I proposed the premise of viewers voting with their wallet. And in fact, I think we got a little more than $6. So I think after today's stream is over, I'm going to walk down to the store. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And we're gonna buy more magazines and articles. Smooth Willis with the 600 bits. Much appreciated. We're gonna have to get more shit. And we're gonna have to do this again next week. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like that? We're gonna have to we're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to inform our audience, you guys, next week. We're gonna have to keep it going. God, why did they... Is the news really like this, chat? I mean, some of those articles were very weird. I was not expecting some of the articles to be like that, chat. Some of those articles were... Some of those articles were just... Gosh. Knowledge always comes with a price. Yes, I suppose so. Alright, chat. Thank you for tuning in on this nice Sunday afternoon. I came in late. Can you reread it all? No. I don't think we're gonna wrap up the show yet. I think we're gonna chill out and you know what? I will do that poll. Because of the people that stuck around, I actually want to see. Hey, you know what? I think it's... Oh, sorry. Oops. Hate the interface. I think we're gonna start a poll. So vote with your... I want you to be honest. It's probably... If you stuck around, I get the feeling that you liked it. And if you were one of the... If you were one of the 50 people that left, odds are you, you know, you already voted. But I think overall, I'm gonna care. I think you know, I think the results will still be good. The you know, I don't know what compelled me to do this. I just did. We could chit chat a little bit. Today was kind of a test run of sorts, if that makes sense. I think today was a test run of sorts. You know, I bought a newspaper. I went through it a little bit, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna go live, and we're gonna just see how it goes. And I think it turned out, for something that was very, like, for something that was not given too much prep time, I think I made the most out of it. I think the next time we do this, I'm not going to use the Sunday Globe. I think I actually want to go away from newspapers. I think I actually want to not use a newspaper next time. I think I'm going to give you guys information from a different publication. How much did the newspaper cost? Believe it or not, the newspaper was $6, but that's because it was the Sunday issue. It was the Sunday issue. Yeah. I don't want to end the stream yet. I think we're going to chit chat. Would you guys like that? Let's chit chat a little bit. Sunday, I was supposed to stream on Sunday, but our schedule got moved around a little bit. Yo, Inca Cola 77, thank you for the sub, much appreciated. Yeah, I was supposed to do this on Sunday, However, our schedule got mixed up. Because some things happened, and some things got moved around, and so I said I can still do it, but I have to do it today on Saturday instead. I think you should read a British newspaper. Why? I don't even know where I could get that. Anyway. Get one from England? Point it... I guess the... You know, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, so apologies if, you know, you had to go out of your way to tune in today. Apologies if you're watching this. If you're watching the VOD and you couldn't see it live or whatnot, I had to move and change my schedule around. But yeah, we'll be back. I won't be live tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna record the podcast. Hopefully. That may or may not happen anymore. So the podcast might get delayed. And then, on top of that, I think I will be live next week, but I'll figure out my schedule on Monday and I'll post it everywhere. And hopefully there won't be any interruptions to that schedule. I want streams of more that aren't just me playing video games. I don't think me playing video games is gonna be anything that's gonna like disappear from the channel. But I certainly hope you guys enjoy the kind of, you know, streams where I'm doing something different, because I might as well drop it and be candid, you know. This was kind of like a trial run of something I want to like develop more into, and I'm a one-man team with this kind of stuff, so hopefully it wasn't too hodgepodge and weird and out of place. Hope you guys liked it though. That's the one thing I care about the most. If it was like not the best thing, sure, but this is kind of a trial run, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, because if you guys enjoyed it, then I'm going to keep working on it and try to like turn it into something that is a little bit more to it, you know? I'm glad. I wouldn't call it avant-garde. I think this is actually something very tried and true. Alright. What do I do now, though? Oh, hey, I never increased the accident count. Ugh. So with some of those, you know what? We're in like a behind the scenes moment at this point. With some of those, I was like, it was like trying to fucking push. I was running on fumes for some of those, man. I think newspapers are not the way to go. I don't think I should do newspapers. Are you paying attention to the Baaulp behind the curtain? You are now. I think my mistake is getting the newspaper. I got the newspaper because I thought that there would be a lot of I got the newspaper because like, okay, it's gonna be like, you know, current events, things that matter. But the thing about it is that like, I'll look into it because my mistake may have been getting one for local news. The Boston Globe is like a the Boston Globe is the local Boston paper. It they don't really they cover some national news if it's really important. But it's mostly for, you know, they mostly stick to local news and I think that um while that wasn't bad, I think it definitely limited things. I think it definitely limited things. I'm gonna either go for a different paper or I'm gonna go for something that where, you know, people care a bit more about other, you know, some other things. Yeah, hopefully the gorilla bit cracked me up bad. I'm glad you liked that because a part of me was like, damn, am I gonna say this? And I said, yes, of course I am.
To head cover the cost of the newspaper.
Yo, meaty orca guy. Meaty okra guy. Sorry, I read that wrong. Meaty okra guy. I can't read. Thank you for the 601 bits. Much appreciated. I love the newspaper, but I understand not doing it again. No, I'm gonna do it again. I think I should just get a different paper. Instead of a local paper, I need to get like a national one, like the New York Times or like the New York Times or like the Washington Post or something like that. Need to get a national one so the news is a little more maybe pertinent to things going on outside of my own specific region and whatnot, you know? Maybe get a Time magazine or something. But someone in chat said earlier that like I was like, oh yeah, I love avant-garde stuff. This is the opposite. This is not avant-garde at all. This is like tried and true. I'm tapping into the I'm going back to basics here. All right. So it's not easy. Part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm trying to like flex my comedy muscle. I want to get better at it. And the only way you're going to get better at it is to do it more. So I'll tell you what I won't fucking do. I won't cough so much next time because my throat is not doing so hot. I can already feel it. But coughing is too funny. Coughing is too funny. Coughing, pretending like you're dying is hilarious. Alright. I am going to pursue this further. Absolutely. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for enjoying this. I think this was weird for me and for everybody. So if you liked it, thank you. All right. This was one big test, so let's see what the next one looks like. I'll say that. I'll say that. All right. Let's see who we can raid. We're gonna end this like early, a little earlier than usual. There's some other things I want to. Let's see who's live on Twitch. Hey, the fight zones, the fight zones Skullgirls tournament is still going on. So if you want to see some fighting games, here we go. Alright, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're going to change the channel for you right now. If you want to see some action, you want to see some Skullgirls, pile on in. Let's go.